Okay, Sergio, thanks for coming in and welcome to the Amiga Riders Classic. You must have quite mixed feelings this week after last week. A little bit of disappointment, but a good week for you.
No, I wouldn't say. Obviously, the only thing you could say you can be disappointed of is not making it to the playoff. But when you get beaten, like George and I did, there's nothing you can really be sad about. So I mean, if we would have maybe par the last or even bogey the last, then you can be a little bit disappointed. But I mean, he buried the last, I buried the last two, and then Chris came back and just made a great eagle on the last. So you get beaten by that. There's nothing to be disappointed about.
But you're in good form coming into this week, and is this a course you enjoy coming to?
Yeah, I do like the course. I've played okay for the most part here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, coming off a good week last week, and hoping to keep those good feelings going, and you know, hopefully have another chance on the weekend like I did last week.
Want to take some questions? You could just use the microphone.
Sergio, your recent form reversal, has that surprised you somewhat, and what's been the major reason behind you coming back into form?
Am I surprised by my form?
As in, given the past couple of years, you maybe tailed off a little bit, but now your most recent form has been very impressive. Has it been something you've changed to sort of?
Well, I don't know how far you're going back, but I think the last 2 years have been good. Obviously, with 2 wins, 2011, the European Tour to finish the year with, and obviously last year with a couple other wins and the Ryder Cup and everything. So, no, I think that it's just, you go through stretches in this game where sometimes your game feels a little bit better, sometimes your head is a little bit better, and when that happens, usually things kind of fall into place a little bit better. Obviously, if you're fighting demons and your own self while you're on the course, then it becomes tougher. So, am I surprised by my form? No, I know that I can do it. I've done it before. I've played well through a long stretch of golf for most of my career, so I've been fortunate with that, and just hoping to keep doing the same thing.
Sorry, and probably the second part of that question, I guess I was referring specifically to your comments after the third round of the Masters last year, where you said you didn't feel maybe that you were good enough to win a majors. Do you still share that same opinion, or given your strong finish to last year, you sort of believing that you can crack the major?
Well,
can I just ask a few questions to this tournament, if you wouldn't mind? That would be great.
Yeah. I think that that was obviously a low moment where I felt like I had a good chance, and unfortunately didn't play to the standard that I thought I could. But no, I think that's past. Obviously, like I said before, we'll go through stretches where your head thinks a little bit better than others, and probably my head at that time wasn't thinking great. But I really enjoy the way my attitude has been for the past probably 8 months or so. I feel very comfortable with myself. I feel comfortable with my game, even when I have bad rounds. So don't get me wrong, it's not only when you play well, it's very easy. So obviously we're going to be there giving it a best shot in every single tournament, not only in the majors, and hopefully we'll be able to win as many as possible.
Yes, John.
Sergio,
yes.
Given your ability of ball striking and the way you shape your ball on the golf course, are you a little surprised that in 5 appearances over here on a golf course like this, very traditional golf course, where you need to shape your ball, you've not had a top 10 finish?
Well, am I surprised? Maybe a little bit. I guess that maybe I haven't been on top form coming into this week here. coming into this tournament. Obviously, 2 years ago, I was en route to doing that and got a terrible break on 17 on Saturday, and then kind of backtracked me a little bit. But no, I think it should be fine. Hopefully, we'll change that this week.
Oh, sorry.
Sergio, I mean, just watching your last round last week, and just as Joy talked about the shaping of the ball, especially with those late birdies. I mean, how would you compare your form now? Like you said, you go through periods, and I mean, you've been playing a while for many years. I mean, how does your form compare to maybe those times when you were top 2 or 3? And do you sense that you're ready to break into the top 10 and again, you know, break that kind of major drought?
Well, how's my form? I feel pretty good about it. Do I feel like it's the best I've played in my career? Probably not. But I feel fairly good for the most part. About breaking into the top 10, it would be great. It's not something that bothers me at all. It hasn't bothered me for a while. I've always said it, you know, if I play well, those things will come into play, so I won't have to worry about it. But it's not something that you know, that I have in my head thinking I need to do that, You know, if it happens, great. If not, I'll keep working on it. So, and then the last question, we'll see. I wish I could tell you the future, but unfortunately, I didn't read my cards. So, but hopefully.